know was like at least 60% pure opium.
Okay, hi. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചത് എന്റെ സ്ട്രീം ഇത്രയും നേരം ലൈവ് അല്ലായിരുന്നു
Go where? To the one place in the entire universe where you can really be yourself. Where there are no rules, no schools, no bedtimes, no mothers and fathers, and most of all,
no growing up.
Oh wow, we're going to San Francisco?
I was dreamed of flying.
It's the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do is fill your head with happy thoughts.
Yeah, you know, it's a good thing this movie takes place back in like the Stone Age or whatever, because I mean, imagine Peter trying to do this today. Wow, you can fly? Anyone can fly. The secret to flying is just happiness. Ah, crap. Well, thanks anyway, Peter. And so then we get this very pretty CG scene of them flying around London and walking through like a wormhole. Which brings me to something that did kind of bother me about this new movie a little bit. So the island of Neverland itself is supposed to be basically it's like a magical world of children's imagination, right? It's like the place from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it has pirates and mermaids, fairies, Native Americans for some reason. Like it's supposed to be all fantastic and whimsical or whatever, right? But like this Neverland literally just looks like anywhere in the UK. like it's pretty for what it is, I'll give it that. But like, why is Neverland so drab, unsaturated? It just looks like a regular place, you know what I mean? Like back in the 90s movie Hook, which is actually one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. That movie really captured the sort of technicolor magic of Neverland. The food eating scene, the Lost Boys secret hideout, Rufio, like everything is like so magical looking. But in this Peter Pan remake, it's just... But all the same, now that everyone's in Neverland, this brings me to some of these like kind of major changes they made in this movie, specifically about Neverland itself. One of the things Disney has struggled with for forever, apparently, is portraying Native Americans. Now, back in Pinocchio, which came out in 1940, there's this big Native American statue that's just handing out cigars to 7-year-olds. And then the 1953 Peter Pan movie, like, would you believe that nothing's changed?
What makes the red man red?
When did he first say, say,
Why did he ask you how?
Classic kids movie. And like for whatever reason they followed the like fantasy orc rules or whatever, where like all the men are just whatever this is supposed to be, right? And then Tiger Lily, who's the only young girl in the whole tribe, just looks like a regular little girl. What's going on here? But yeah, so parts like this make a little more sense why, you know, Disney would want to remake a movie like this, because like it might be a little hard to show this to your kids nowadays.
Oh, let's go hunting.
Tigers? No, bears.
Personally, I should prefer to see the Aborigines. And the Indians, too.
All right, men. Go out and capture a few Indians.
What? He just says that. And everyone's like, sure.
Anyways, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറയാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ ടൈറ്റിൽ വേറെ ഒന്നുമല്ല. ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് എന്റെ അനിയത്തിക്ക് ഒരു ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് വാങ്ങാൻ പോയിരുന്നു. അപ്പൊ അതിൽ കുറച്ച് സാധനം കോൺഫിഗർ ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. സോ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ സ്ട്രീം ഇന്ന് ലേറ്റ് ആയി പോയി. എന്നിട്ട് സ്ട്രീം ഞാൻ ചെയ്യുമായിരുന്നു എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു ഇത്രയും നേരവും. ബട്ട് അപ്പാരന്റ്ലി നോ. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ ഐ ഗെസ്. സോ ഒരു കംപ്ലീറ്റ് മാച്ച് അങ്ങ് സ്കിപ്പായി പോയി.
And then they never show up ever again. Hey, so how do you think we could be more sensitive to showing American Indians in this new movie? Well, I have no idea, so let's just remove them completely. I mean, Tiger Lily is in the movie here and there, and she does like one kind of like important thing that matters. But aside from that, they just removed like 95% of Native American anything in this movie. So one largely inconsequential change they made to the new movie is about the Lost Boys, which we already kind of saw in the trailer back from like a month or two ago.
Are you taking me? Mr. Wingenche. Which means you must all be
Lost boys.
Every last one of us.
I will drain the life from our prey.
boys.
So instead of the Lost Boys, I guess it's more like the Lost Kids, you know? Which really doesn't actually matter all that much in the grand scheme of anything, except that this whole thing was actually addressed back in like the original play and book. Like there's a part where they specifically talk about how only boys get lost and end up in Neverland because girls are too smart to fall out of their carriages. Like even back in 1903, J.M. Barrie was like, yeah, girls are way too smart to end up somewhere like this. And then 70 years later, we get the remake where it's like, girls are just as stupid as boys. Thank you? But like I said, this change really has nothing to do with anything, so like, who cares? But there is one change that I cannot get behind, okay? And that is that they got rid of the mermaids? Man, that was the best part for little Alex. This whole scene right here was this was very formative for 8-year-old me. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. Whoever it was that designed these mermaids back in the day, like I want to give you a great job, Stinker. This was inspired. I mean, and then they just completely got rid of them? Well, Disney, you better get ready for my scathing 1-star IMDb review.
Spike planted.
So moving along with the actual movie itself, our main characters arrive in Neverland. The pirates have cannons at them because they're with Peter, and of course Captain Hook doesn't like it. And so John and Michael end up getting captured by the pirates.
Wow.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
And flawless, and was saved by Tiger. So long story short, Captain Hook takes John and Michael to Skull Rock to execute them, but mainly it's to draw out Peter Pan so he can kill him instead. And then of course Wendy and Peter have to save them from the pirates, and just kind of summarizing several parts of the movie all together here, we come to find out that there's a lot more going on between Hook and Peter than you might think.
Hook was a friend of yours, wasn't he?
He was my best friend from the very first little boy.
And what happened?
Neverland just wasn't good enough for him, I guess. He sailed away one morning.
Turret out.
Without a word.
You win. We
Left me all
survive.
alone.
So as Disney likes to do a lot with these remakes, they try to like humanize the villains and give some kind of like deeper reasoning as to why they do anything. You know, the Maleficent effect, if you will. No one's actually evil, man. They're just like misunderstood. So in this case, I think it makes sense to have some kind of reasoning for all this, because in the original movie, it's kind of hilarious just how they don't have story for anything.
One day.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Please, 1v2, 3 പേരെ കൊന്നു വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Deploying drone.
Hey, just cut your hand off. As kids. So yeah, originally Peter Pan is like this 500-year-old child psychopath who just kidnaps Native Americans for fun and cut off Hook's hand one day because he was bored, and like Hook is the villain. But in this movie, they set it up so that they used to be best friends, but then Peter banished James because James said he missed his mom. And so James left Neverland. He was raised by pirates, and he somehow came back to get revenge on Peter for some reason.
I didn't just leave Neverland.
Peter made you go.
My once and best friend banished me. All because I missed
Your mother.
my mother.
Now, real talk here, I do think it's a good thing that they tried to give Hook more of a reason to be the villain. Because like I said, in the original movie, Peter Pan is like this psychopathic serial killer, and Captain Hook is like, hey, no, we gotta stop this kid. How is he the good guy in this story?
Seek him out. Hawk found him. Blinded.
Now, the movie ends in a very similar way to the original. Wendy, John, Michael, and the Lost Boys all get captured by the pirates.
Take me instead. Fire in the hole. Only children, let them live.
Your largesse is admirable.
Her large wife, but then of course they manage to break free and have to fight their way out.
Cutting their vision. Spike planted.
You have the boy's magic.
Feeling sight.
No, this magic belongs to no boy.
It's not real pure power either, Wendy. Like, this is all coming from Tinkerbell, okay? She's
Last
this
player
entire
standing.
movie and gets 0 credit. Like, Peter would also be nothing without Tinkerbell, okay? Finished. Sword fighting, despite only ever using like wooden swords a couple times. Heck, what is this, some kind of kids movie or something? While this is happening, Tinkerbell covers the whole ship in pixie dust so it flies now. And then the kids murder all the adults by dropping them from like 2 miles up in the air. And then they fly everyone back to London and just kind of decide to make their parents
round
adopt all
in
the
the
lost
half.
kids.
That was a present from my Uncle John's
Placing sentries.
You know, these parents are rather chill about all this, because, like, from their point of view, their 12-year-old daughter just kidnapped 8 other kids, and then was like, they're your kids now, Mom. Well, I definitely have no further questions. And at the very end, we learn that Peter used to live in the same house that Wendy lives in now, and we get a little more backstory as to why he ended up in Neverland in the first place.
Finished.
Is your home?
One down.
My mother scolded me one night. Told me to grow up.
You will
Instead,
not kill my
climbed out the
allies.
window, leapt to the garden wall, and never looked back.
Yeah, you think maybe you might have overreacted a little bit there? Yeah, so this one time my mom told me to clean my room or else I couldn't play Fortnite. So then I ruined her life and became a god. what? And then in the very, very end, Peter decides to go back to Neverland because he doesn't want to grow up like Wendy does now for some reason.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
The live-action remake we've gotten due to the success of the 2010 Alice in Wonderland movie. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Tim Burton. This movie is enjoyable enough, I guess. I mean, Pinocchio was terrifying because of how they made it look. The changes they made kind of missed the whole point of what Pinocchio was actually about. But this Peter Pan remake is fine. Like, they removed some of, like, the, questionable parts in the easiest, most low-effort way possible. They gave Hook and Peter a sort of interpersonal backstory that kind of works, I guess. It's fine. Of the Disney remakes, it's one of the better ones, I'd say, which is really not saying much, but interpret that how you will. I do think they almost played it like a little too safe, though, because, like, they could have made Neverland like a really magical place, but this entire movie, it's like a slightly more boring-looking Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I mean, the Pirates movies actually look way better than this for some reason. It's kind of impressive just how drab they made Neverland look, you know? I mean, this is just everyone's backyard in Wales, but not the same. I totally understand why it exists. I get it, but, like, really, it's just a shallow movie with some cool CG parts in it, so, yep, it's a Disney movie. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell, leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff. Send me an email at alexmyerscontact@gmail.com and let me know what movies or TV shows you think I should check out next. And as always, everybody have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Die. I feel like I haven't done a Disney Channel related video in quite a while. I guess Rats was the last one, but that's like Disney XD, so it's technically not Disney Channel. But all the same, why not jump right back in with maybe the worst show they've ever made? Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's
last player standing.
The second worst thing maybe they've ever
down
made. Dog
A.
with the Blog, which if you've never heard of it, the show is exactly what it sounds like. Just the most literal title of all time. So Dog with the Blog ran from 2012 to 2015, fully contemporaneous with other shows like Jessie or Liv and Maddie, but like not even remotely in the same ballpark. Trust me, come along, kids. Let's take a walk. We start right off getting to meet the main characters of the show. First, we have Tyler and Avery, step-brother and sister who are getting along about as well as literally
30 seconds
any Disney
left.
Channel siblings ever do for some reason.
Would you just get out of here? This is my house. You and your mom have only been here for like
11 months, 14 days, 6 hours, 10 minutes.
Revealing area.
3 seconds, 4 seconds.
ooh, numbers. Like I told my algebra teacher, A plus B equals why should I care?
So the initial conflict of this show is that Avery wants to use the living room, but Tyler also has very believable, very realistic plans of his own for the living room.
You two continue this high-level exchange of ideas, and I'll get the room on Tuesday.
Tuesday? No way! The cheerleaders are coming over to audition for my show.
Where is this going?
Do you know how hard it was to convince them that I'm directing a new play called Homeschool Musical?
You know, fun fact, years later in 2019, there actually was a
got yous,
homeschool
okay?
musical, and like, whatever you're imagining right now, it is so much more.
My teacher is my mommy, so I really gotta graduate, or else my dad will be my dorm roommate.
Walk out!
You ever just like feel pain over your entire body? Anyway, back to the Disney Channel show that changed my life.
Do you know how hard it was to convince them that I'm directing a new play called Homeschool Musical?
You gotta get over the ocean. Was it really that hard to convince them?
Yeah, because pretty girls are so dumb.
One
Cheerleaders,
enemy remaining.
Right, ladies? Not like me, though. I'm not like other girls. I went to school, but not ironically like other girls. Okay, I'm not one of those try-hard kids like they are, even though they also call me that because somehow we've all come full circle to what girls are supposed to be like. Why?
What are you doing next Tuesday that's so important anyway?
My student tolerance club has a very important meeting. It's the first time I'll get to have friends over since my mom married your dad and ruined my life.
Yeah, Tyler, allow me to explain our entire situation in detail, even though you've been here living through this the whole time. Anyway, so the show kind of goes on like this. We learn that the dad is a child psychologist and he tries to employ all these manipulation tactics to get the kids to like get along and solve their own problems or whatever. And after nothing really seems to work, he has probably the worst idea you could ever have in this situation.
Kids, I have a surprise for you. His name is Stan. He's a rescue from the shelter.
Hey, look, it's me. I'm the dog. There's the sugar.
Oh, we got one of them wisecracking, fourth wall breaking kind of dogs, cause he's writing a blog. It's called Dog with the Blog, everybody. Have you figured it out yet? Well, I for one cannot wait for these wacky shenanigans to commence.
I didn't get to that part of my blog yet. I'll do that after my new product review. Huh, smells like rubber, tastes like rubber. Wow, it's quick!
You ever notice how talking animal comic relief characters are always the worst part of any live action anything? Like, can I just take a second here and remind you of Descendants 2?
Amazeballs!
Like, does anyone actually like wisecracking animal sidekicks? Have they ever, like, not made something, like, 1,000 times worse? But whatever, anyway, everyone loves the new dog.
30
Stan,
seconds
but we
left.
still have the high-stakes
Last player standing.
situation to deal with.
I get the family room. It's in the house rules, and I should know. I wrote them. You can take it up with the chairman of the House Rules Committee right here.
Give me this stinking food! I'm drooling a pool over here!
10 seconds left.
But you know, I guess I had assumed that the dog would talk to the audience and just like tell us what he's talking about, but he actually just straight up can talk to any normal show. I'm perfectly content having a dog that either talks or blogs, but not this time. Nope, not Disney Channel. They're swinging for the fences. We got a dog who talks and blogs in 2012, which no one was doing anymore at that point, by the way. Nice. See, the show would have actually been a little more realistic if it was like dog who makes YouTube videos about what's in my purse and then becomes a trillionaire, because that's all it took back then.
How can you talk?
I was born this way. Hold on a sec. Something really important I gotta do.
Match point.
I feel something.
Where was I?
Can't place it.
He did the dog
Like
thing,
us,
the
but
dog does.
different.
So basically, they just took the dog character from the Pixar movie Up. Remember that guy?
Did that dog just say hi there?
Oh, yes. My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you. He made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel!
Yeah, this show is just that, but somehow spread over 3 seasons. Like, even just the first episode here, they somehow cram in like 20 dog jokes.
Wolf, he did it again.
No, I didn't. I said...
One less.
Little sweater and meet me at the dog store. Blah, blah. It's gonna take a lot more than empty words to win me over.
I brought you your favorite treat.
I love you! Good thing no one believes a 42-year-old.
She's 6.
All right, I just don't get how you people count years.
And then they keep this going for like 70 episodes. I'm honestly kind of impressed that they found writers to do that, because, like, I swear, working on this show must have cut like 15 years off everyone's life. But sir, they're all gone. There's nothing left.
I guess I missed one. That's my
Now, we learned that Stan has always been able to talk for some reason. And every time one of his owners found out, like, things got weird.
I'm not crazy. My dog can really talk. Dog, say something. Oh, tell him that joke you told me.
Sorry. I had a mouthful of peanut butter.
Funny.
Plant
And so
the
Stan is
spike.
worried that something bad's gonna happen to him now because Tyler and Avery know the secret. And at first they're like, oh, of course, we would never use your powers for anything nefarious. And then immediately after this, they each like threaten the other one with exposing Stan to get him taken away. Unless yeah, it's still going on about it. It's the conflict of the century, I tell you what.
Are you willing to take that chance?
Go ahead. Tell Dad Stan can talk. I don't care.
Found
love
one.
Stan.
I'm not trying to fool you. And you know, if you sell out Stan, I'll get another dog.
One enemy remaining.
So long story short, Stan runs away.
Last player
Tyler
standing.
and Avery go to break him out, but they have to pay $500 to do that, which they don't have. And while this is happening, both Avery's friends and Tyler's cheerleader show up at the house, and the parents have to figure out like what kind of Sharks and Jets gang turf war they're in the middle of.
Defenders
Adolescents
win.
feel uncomfortable in group settings. Trust me, I'm an expert.
എന്തോന്നടി ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചേക്കുന്നേ
I feel like this show must have been a prank that someone just took like way too far. But anyway, in the end, their parents figure out what's going on. They go and pick up the kids. They take Stan back home with them, and now they're all in trouble.
I am very disappointed in both of you.
Especially you, Avery. We expect more from you.
I don't even know if you deserve to keep that dog, Avery.
Avery loves that dog, and she didn't do anything wrong.
You're sticking up for me.
It's about time I started acting like a brother.
And that's pretty much what the show is. The kids get into a bunch of wacky shenanigans to try and keep their parents from finding out that Stan can talk, while also trying to navigate their way through, school, friends, and family drama. And Stan is just over here, making the funniest jokes you could hear on Big Bang Theory, and of course blogging the whole time.
I hope that your family loves you as much as my new family loves me. And send. Now for my own little doggy treat.
Hot poodles. Bennett?
Wait, stop. What? Are you saying, was Stan about to, was he gonna, what are you doing over there, Disney Channel? Now, like I said, 3 seasons go by. Tyler, Avery, and Chloe, who's the youngest sister here, by the way, somehow managed to keep the secret the whole time. And this brings us to the final episode of the show.
Oh my gosh, well, what's the occasion?
I can't believe you don't remember what today is.
I know what today is.
Stan, it's our anniversary.
Remember when you joined our family 3 years ago?
Of course I do.
Now, the first big plot twist here is that Avery has, literally doubled in size. Man, I tell you, early teenage years are just the most insane time in anyone's life. How did any of us survive middle school? You know what I mean? Anyway, so later on, the mom and dad are hanging out in the living room with the piano over their heads, as you do, arguing about the credit card bill and all the wackadoo stuff that keeps getting charged to it.
And this keeps happening. Who keeps charging these things to our card?
I mean, a hang glider? 200 pounds of bacon? A subscription to Poodle Lovers magazine?
Shopper,
if you have a thing for
Poodle Lovers magazine. Yeah, that's one of those Patreon pages you gotta dig real deep to get to, you know what I'm saying?
Not now, Stan. We're having a problem with the piano.
I mean, hang
It's going to fall on you. Get out of the way.
Did Stan just talk?
Yeah, that's really cool and everything, but more importantly, when did the dad get so ridiculously jacked? What happened over 3 years of this show? Avery turned into Slender Man and the dad's using those Marvel HGH injections that everyone pretends they're totally not using. What else did I miss?
Gracie, Freddie, Bennett and Ellen know. It's okay to talk to them now.
Hi, Gamma and Gamps.
They picked the wrong day to mess with our
in the yard.
There's talking puppies too? Why didn't anybody tell me? Dog with a blog. They got talking puppies. 10 out of 10. IGN. But yeah, so the secret's out. The whole family knows. And so what exactly does one do with a talking dog, right? Well, in case you may have ever thought that you could guess where the show might be going, somehow the secret of the talking dog makes its way to the U.S. military space command force, who kidnaps the family and puts them in an exact copy of their house surrounded by a force field to observe them with Stan. This is not a joke. This actually happens in the show.
I can't believe those guys from the space program took us out of our house.
and put us in this exact copy of our house so they could observe us.
There's only one channel on this TV.
That's us. They have us on closed circuit TV.
Revealing area.
The talking dog, that's a good show.
There they are.
She said that's a good show, but that's actually this show. Anyways, the Space Force stuff is never getting the family
Right here.
None of them know why he can talk or where he's from or how the show went on as long as it did. And the space dudes are getting a little frustrated.
And that they were charging things to our credit card. I gave $1,000 to a charity called Bacon Wrapped Cats. Well, I'm taking the deduction. Well, what is that?
Spike down, B.
Well, I think the girls just went off to the bathroom.
Launching smoke. Those toilets are fake.
One enemy remaining.
5 minutes ago. This show's taking a weird turn.
You know, I felt like I had to make a video about this show
Spike
just
spotted
because
B.
otherwise no one would ever
Enemy
believe me
spotted
when I
B.
describe it to them. Now just think about 5 seconds
Reloading.
and guess how the show ends. Actually, you know what? Never mind. It doesn't
style
matter.
points
Whatever
are
you just thought, you're wrong. The army shows up to take Stan from the Space Force, and then immediately after this, Stan's old owner / evil scientist shows up and somehow has more military clearance than everyone else combined.
Not so fast.
Gun here.
We'll be taking over here. I believe these papers make it clear that I now have jurisdiction.
A secret dog army. We wasted 5 years and $4 trillion perfecting camouflage poop bags.
So after a bunch of back and forth, our main characters end up escaping from all 3 military forces, or whatever this is, and sneak their way into the Hollywood Entertainment Awards, which are going on that very night just down the road, I guess, because their plan is to expose Stan to the entire
Scanning
world,
ahead.
which will somehow keep him safe. And they decide all this in 4 seconds, by the way.
First annual Hollywood Entertainment Awards.
And now, the nominees for Best Performance by a Comedy Actor playing a serious role to prove he's a real actor.
Launching smoke.
Okay, Okay, that was kind of funny.
I just have one question. What's the difference between sound editing and sound mixing? Nobody knows, am I right?
And so the entire series of Dog with a Blog ends with Stan, his kids, and the family doing a Broadway musical number about how Stan the dog can talk. Yeah, I feel like this is my Tyler Durden Fight Club moment when I realize that I don't actually have a YouTube
shit.
in the last 6 years. How does this show? But yeah,
last player standing
is now super mega famous, and his blog is a huge deal, and everyone hugs each other for some reason. And the show's over. You can tell they just completely gave up on any semblance of anything when the show hit the final season.
arms are
A
good.
few episodes before this one, there's this "It's a Wonderful Life" parody where Stan imagines what if he was a cat instead of a dog, because he keeps getting the kids.
Sorry. Sorry.
Protect our homeland. Scanning ahead.
Hot shot.
Deploying drone.
My ultimate.
Spike
Spike
here.
down B. Reloading.
Shock dart.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
My territory, my rules.
Revealing area.
Last round before the switch.
Save nothing.
Need equipment.
Revealing area.
They will cower.
Stim beacon here.
The hunt begins.
Smoke's down.
Blind.
Yo, hello.
Spike planted.
See ya.
There.
Hello, yo, ഞാൻ പിൻ ഗെയിം ആണ് ഇപ്പോ വരാം.
Enemy remaining.
There.
ഇപ്പോ തീരും.
Sorry to spoil the party.
Switching sides.
Pay attention. Might learn something.
In trouble with his dog shenanigans.
I granted your wish to be a cat.
So, can I...
Talk? No. I can hear your thoughts, but you can't talk.
I was gonna say still lick myself.
Oh, well then, yes. In fact, you can probably lick even more of yourself than before.
I'll get into that later.
This is a kid's show, Disney. This is a show for children. You got cute talking animals, Disney. What are you doing? But then we find out that him being a cat actually makes the whole family crumble apart. Avery somehow turns into Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim, and she's such a bad girl now.
I can't wait to paint giant butts all over the school.
Avery's about to set up a chain of events that's going to ruin her life. Well, one bad decision can ruin everything. You ever eat sushi on a cruise?
And afterwards, he'll get boyfriends and try to change them.
She's making the worst decisions!
Okay, once in a while, the show has a good one. It's very rare, but sometimes someone writes a good joke. And Tyler has also hit rock bottom because he likes heavy metal music now. Am I right, parents? Or also, again, because Stan is a cat, naturally, the dad is now being stalked by the Harlem Globetrotters.
Come on, cheese. Give me the ball. I don't have the ball. Moose, have you seen it? No, man. I haven't seen it. You want the ball? You want the ball? I don't want the ball.
Last player
Learning
standing.
that you don't want the ball is the first step to enlightenment.
I can't. What do you... How did anyone come up with this idea? You could have given me 1,000 years. I would have never guessed any of this. And so then, of course, in the end, Stan realizes the dog is actually more good than harm, and he wakes up and, keeps doing dog stuff or whatever.
Please give me my old life back. I wish I were a dog again. I wish I were a dog again. I wish I were a dog again.
Now, the cast of the show has gone on to do a heck of a variety of things. Like, Genevieve Cornelius has a YouTube channel that hasn't been active in a while, but she's done American Vandal, and she's done like a few movies here and there. Blake Michael is currently working at a social media management company as a chief evangelist. The heck does that even mean? Francesca Capaldi has grown up to become insanely gorgeous and was just in the Brat TV show Crown Lake. And finally, Kuma the dog was born in... I don't want to play this game anymore. So I want to get back into doing some more Disney Channel stuff. So let me know in the comments which show or movie you think I should do next. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please watch another one, because that's how the algorithm works. So click on this one that's being recommended to you right now, right here on the screen. It actually helps a lot if you do that.
Revealing
that's how
area.
YouTube knows that my videos are worth caring
Found
about.
them.
Also, if you have any movies
Quiet
that you
now.
recommend, send me an email at alexmyerscontact@gmail.com and I'll put them on my absurdly long
Spike
list of
down,
movies
B.
that I need to get to at some point. Anyway, hope I made your day a little
How?
next time. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a Disney Channel proper show. Like, I know I did Kickin' It, but that show was XD, the sister channel for boys. But I figured it was time to head back to my roots for a little bit.
One enemy remaining.
It ran from
Last
2016
player
to
standing.
2019 and helped launch the career of Olivia Rodrigo, who's best known for beefing with Sabrina Carpenter and, of course, being on the hit sitcom High School Musical, the musical The
Match
Series, which
point.
I always see people trying to abbreviate as... Now, I've been asked by a lot of people over the years to check out this show, so come on, kids, let's take a walk. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN is an app and browser extension that lets you change your IP address to be pretty much anywhere in the world you want. Now, what this means for you is it protects you from websites and other users trying to snoop on what you're doing and from where. Maybe your country has some like weird, strict content censoring laws, or you just don't want people to potentially hack your accounts. Well, Surfshark VPN can help you with all of that, but it also has a lot of very practical day-to-day uses, like allowing you to watch the Netflix libraries from almost any country. Fun fact, Slovakia has by far the highest number of with over 7,400 titles compared to 5,800 in the US. And all you gotta do is just install Surfshark VPN and tell it to put your IP address in Slovakia, and there you go. You have access to an extra 1,600 titles. Or Japan and Taiwan have the biggest anime libraries on Netflix, so using Surfshark VPN, you can have access to all of them. Or in the reverse, if you're traveling away from your country, you want to stay up to date on a certain show you're watching or whatever, you can use Surfshark VPN to put your IP address in your home country.
Last player standing.
There you go. It's quick and easy to sign up and install.
One enemy remaining.
49 cents per month with a 2-year subscription. So it barely costs you anything, really, and gives you access to all of this. And get this, you can use a single subscription on an unlimited number of devices. So let's say you and 4 other family members, y'all want to pitch in on one subscription. That means you get all of this for 50 cents a month. So click my link down below and use the promo code MYERS. You're going to get 83% off the regular price and also 3 months free as an extra bonus. So click my link and sign up today. Okay, back to the show. We start right off and meet our 2 main characters, Frankie and Paige.
1, 2, 3, 4. The Time Bird. We like to keep it weird. We make crazy videos and we look good in a beard.
Sidebar.
They're so random. Yeah, so these 2 girls are aspiring YouTubers, or wait, aspiring Vuglers for the hit video sharing website Vugle, which actually kind of just sounds more like a dating app for people who have tried every other dating app and haven't quite figured out yet that they themselves might actually just be the problem.
Frankie, no, please. Sorry.
No. Hey guys, I'm Frankie. I'm Paige, and we have a favor to ask. See the subscriber count here? We really need to get that number to 10,000. Get right into my territory, my room. I have them
Mandela
now.
Effect YouTube universe hitting 10,000 subscribers. The company of Vugle itself invites you to type in their content house. Now, I don't mean to disregard how
Spike
exciting it
down,
is to hit
B.
10,000 subs, because I mean, hey, I still remember the exact moment I hit 1,000 subs, okay? Because it was like, just beside myself with excitement, I tell you what. Now, obviously, they want to hit 10,000 subs because that's a big
Last
number.
player
but
standing.
I know it's not just about being rich and famous or whatever, okay? It's about finding where they belong, man.
Hello.
Thank you, AP Science.
Good morning.
I don't get it.
Morning.
Come on, it's a love song. You're an ugly fish. I find your perspective of juvenile and your sense of
ഞാൻ ഈ ഗെയിമിൽ പറയാം.
Sudden
YouTube
death.
comments in real life.
Stay
Here.
close
Dear
as
Alex
opposed to
Myers, I
the
feel
fight
compelled to
demands
inform you
it.
that this video you have made
Valorant.
regarding the 2007 hit sitcom for 10-year-olds, henceforth known as iCarly, contains some juvenile
last
humor that I did not
Last
find
round,
humorous
eh?
at all. Words cannot
ഡെയിലീസ്
express
എല്ലാം തീർക്കണേണം.
അതെ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ്. എനിക്ക് എയ്പെക്സ് ഉണ്ട്. എയ്പെക്സ് ഞാൻ നാളെ കളിക്കാം. നാളെ രാവിലെ കളിക്കാം. Please.
Here.
Watch and learn. Right here.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Concussion. Smoke's down.
Stim beacon here.
Reloading.
Take flight.
Rotating.
Reloading. Shock dart. Out of charges. Our spike carriers ready.
Spike down. Last player standing.
ഞാൻ ഒരു ഈസി 1v2 തോറ്റു.
$30 seconds left.
I got the spike. Spike planted. My ult's ready. Ugh.
Defenders win.
Yes, ഞാൻ on the way.
Okay.
No.
Disappointment this video has brought upon my life. That this free entertainment on YouTube is not exactly what I wanted. I have unsubscribed from your crucible of frivolity. I bid you good day. Huh. But anyway, so yeah, everyone at school kind of just thinks they're like so gosh darn weird and quirky, you know what I'm saying?
Juvenile and banal. Well, I find your face disturbing and your breath unbearable. Ooh, burn! Only 5 minutes too late. Yeah, I'm really good at comebacks. Just not right away.
Anyway, so while this is all going on, wouldn't you know their dreams come true when their channel finally hits 10,000 subscribers?
Paige. Bizarre Bro just hit 10,000 subscribers.
No way! That gets us into Bugle! 2-person wave!
And so now they finally get to move into the Bugle content house and meet everyone's favorite YouTubers like Bagpipe Ninja Guy, Horse Mask Guy, and who could forget that legendary content creator, Coughing Grandpa.
Alan Davis with his channel, My Grandpa Clears His Throat.
So, like, this show is kind of like someone watched iCarly and a couple vines from, like, 2014, and they were just like, ah, yes, this is what YouTubers are all about, and I will do no further research. Like, back in 2016, 2017 YouTube, I mean, it was like, what, Teens React, iDubbbz versus Tana Mojo, like a whole bunch of real edgy kids being like, hey, guys, you know what's, like, super cringy? Like, everything, am I right? Like, if these two really wanted to make it big on YouTube, all they have to do is just make Minecraft videos where the whole time they're just like... Or like if this show came out today, all they have to do is just do like YouTube shorts about how other girls do a thing, but I do the opposite thing. Now, among all of these like Sneezing Panda, Numa Chocolate Rain YouTubers we have over here, we get to meet two other main characters that are actually kind of sort of believable as like what they're supposed to be in the show. We have Amelia, who does beauty and makeup content, which like in a place like this, like there should be like 50 of her, but somehow she's the only one.
It's Amelia from Perfect Perfection with Amelia. She's one of the biggest lifestyle gurus on Bugle.
And that's how you turn old sweatpants into a prom dress. It's so easy.
You watch her videos? No, they're so girly.
Yeah, Frankie, I don't like girly stuff. I only like boy stuff because that makes me more respectable and legitimate. For some reason, why do you insist on making videos about entertainment for girls? I do not like such things. Why don't you make videos about real movies like Ant-Man? It's like real stuff people send me, by the way. Oh yeah, also Jake Paul's there too.
Yes.
I had no
Oh,
idea
sorry,
he was
that's
in the
cipher
show.
ആണല്ലേ?
How is this real? What's happening right now?
He does
No,
anything his
I
fans dare him to do.
Remember, Dare Me Bro isn't about pointless stunts. It's about experiencing
Blink
all the
shot and
majestic wonders that life has to offer.
Now watch me ride a shopping cart into a brick wall. Here we go.
Oh, sorry, this video's been demonetized for child endangerment and excessive swearing, but I'll never tell you why. And then there's this other kid named Bernie who just kind of like shows up
Okay,
randomly
finding.
because he has crushes on both of these two girls. Like basically, he's just totally, definitely not
Europe
ready for
is
my girl. You know what I'm saying?
domestic,
But anyway, so the main conflict of this first episode here is that Frankie and Paige need to make some
server
kind of video to show everyone else in the content house because it's some kind of like new recruit hazing ritual or something.
Level.
What's the vidview party?
നമ്മുടെ ഇവിടുത്തെ പ്രിഫേർഡേഴ്സും അവിടുത്തെ പ്രിഫേർഡേഴ്സും വ്യത്യാസമുണ്ട്.
But wouldn't you know, they keep getting into a bunch of wacky shenanigans, like accidentally deleting Amelia's video.
Why won't my video upload? This thing keeps freezing.
I know an awesome trick for that.
Your turn to
You
ban.
just deleted my video.
Which she could just export again anyway. But no, it's completely ruined. Well, they smashed Jake
5
Paul's birthday
seconds
cake because
remaining.
they think it's like a stunt prank or something.
You guys want to get in on this?
Seriously? A cake smash dare? Those are my favorite cake smash!
That was for my birthday.
Yeah, basically they just like ruin everything for everyone. And just when they're about to give it all up and go back to being just regular, frumpy-dumpy, wacky, quirky, sport-holding high school girls, Bernie shows up and reminds them of why they're doing all this in the first place.
You have over 10,000 fans who love you. Have you seen what they're doing online? I said I really like your smile. Okay, the picture's not your
fuck, sniper ഇല്ല.
What kind of grown man's gonna spend their time watching something made for tween girls? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of weird dude would ever do a thing like that?
ഞാൻ എന്തെടുക്കും ഇനി?
And so realizing that it's really just about the fans, man, they spend about 2 hours and make a fully produced, green-screened, motion-graphic rap music video about thinking of comebacks, like way after the person insulted you. Which, like, to be fair, okay, like this whole bit is actually kind of funny. I actually liked it a lot. And then, what do you know? Everyone's friends now.
That was really great, you guys.
Yeah, I had no idea you guys were such funny chick dudes.
What?
I'd give you a high five.
എല്ലാം സപ്പോർട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവും.
Now, like I said, the show ran from 2016 to 2019, and in the middle of the show, Jake Paul was kicked off because his Team 10 content house was like terrorizing their neighborhood, and like riding dirt bikes around, and they like drained their whole swimming pool so they could
അല്ല
like,
അതന്നെ ഓർമ്മ.
food or
പക്ഷെ
something. I don't know, I just
എല്ലാം
gotta skim the article. But at the very end of the whole show, there's this big wedding going on with Bernie's grandma marrying Amelia's dad, apparently.
I gotta admit, this is nice. Grandma and Red got a huge turnout.
നല്ല പാടായി.
Principal,
ഒരു ഇലൂഷൻ
were you invited? Do you even know Grandma or my dad?
I know how to whip. Or nay-nay.
Okay, we're all just gonna have to push through the pain, everybody.
Do you rock?
Your grandma's about to marry my dad. This is actually happening.
Yep. A few more seconds and we'll be brother and sister.
And it was that moment that something strange awoke inside Bernie and Amelia that would change their internet search histories forever. Now, later on after this, we also get the big show-ending plot twist where the guy who owns and runs Bugle has been, like, having some kind of financial investment troubles. Like, I assume he just put all of his money into, like, Dink Doink or whatever the heck that was supposed to be.
Unfortunately, my financial woes are greater than I let on. I made some poor investments. Then I doubled down on those investments. Sadly, I must sell Bugle to pay off my debts. That means this is good.
Yeah, so somehow means that it's gone forever now. Just like, oh, what's that? You have an insanely popular website with millions of visitors every day? Now we're going to scrap all that and give it to long-form cooking blogs, where the first 18 paragraphs are about the person's childhood home in Oregon, where their father always made pancakes every Sunday morning, even though he lost 2 of his fingers in the war years ago. So what ends up happening is Amelia and Bernie have to move back to Kentucky to live with their new parents, or like their new old parents, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And Frankie and Paige's Bugle channel is just so gosh darn revolutionary. It ends up getting turned into its own
At the beach, and y'all make videos all the time. That could be a TV show. Well, now.
Really?
You interested?
Wow, a TV show? That's huge. I can't even imagine that. I mean, who would want to watch us on TV?
And like I've said this before, okay, but one of my favorite kinds of movies or show settings or whatever is like when a TV show is about making a TV show. I always find it very interesting seeing how show business people portray their own jobs, right?
These stairs don't go anywhere. And this ocean isn't an ocean. It's a giant picture.
30 seconds to battle.
Leaving. I don't know how TV works.
Okay, everybody, we're about to shoot Bernie's surprise party scene. Heads up, the cake is fake, but the knife is real. What is this job?
But now, would you believe after trying to do this TV show for a while, Paige and Frankie realized that it's not the same without their two best friends, and they all just decide to live on the farm with everyone. These two have like no parents, no legal guardians, nothing. Like everyone's just living in Mad Max, I guess.
What if you guys stay here? We could all hang out and make videos on days.
It doesn't matter where we are. House, farmhouse.
You forgot outhouse.
It doesn't matter where we are.
Wow,
As long as we're
nice.
together.
I mean, like, you're all like 17 now, and so you're gonna go to different jobs
What
for
a
all your
trend,
8
man.
months. So what exactly is your plan here? But yeah, that's pretty much how Bizarre comes to an end. I said this back in my iCarly video, but I actually think that show was pretty accurate in terms of like what making online videos was like back in 2007. I mean, like back in the early YouTube Newgrounds, albino black sheep days, like yeah, you know, weird songs about shoes or bagpipe ninjas, like whatever. That was actually pretty common. But this show, Bizarre is so weird to me. Like as someone who's been doing YouTube videos for almost 8 years now, because like it's like all the producers of the show just haven't watched YouTube in like 10 years. Okay, so we're gonna make a show about high school kids making YouTube videos. Oh yes, YouTube, sure, yeah, the sneezing panda, dramatic. Hey, double rainbow, am I right, guys? Sometimes kids do all that kind of stuff because I have no concept of the fact that time moves forward. Also, my kid likes Jake Paul. He runs some kind of halfway house for kids who think owning a G-Wagon is a personality. I don't know, whatever. Let's just put him in our show for no reason. I don't know why all these shows and movies can just never get the YouTuber, Twitch streamer, podcaster thing right. Like, it's not really that complicated, I swear. But just like every kid wants to be a YouTuber until they realize that really it just means sitting in front of your computer for like 10 hours a day editing videos. Like this one. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff. Send me an email at alexmyerscontact@gmail.com and let me know what movies or TV shows you think I should check out next. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. You know, one thing that no one's ever said before is how there's way too many remakes, reboots, and sequels, whatever's going on these days. Like, I can't believe no one's ever brought this up until me, just right now. Alex Myers, doing a thinkery. But like, really though, iCarly sequel, Gossip... Yes. Girl sequel, Charmed reboot, She's All That remake, Shark Boy Lava Girl sequel. Imitate.
ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി വന്നത്. ഓ എന്റെ കൊറിയർ മരിച്ചോ?
How I Met Your Mother spin-off reboot thing no one ever asked for? There's even a... Wait, no. They're making a Tim Allen Santa Claus series? Who asked for that? Okay, who's the one with the monkey's paw right now? And to this point, way back in the ancient year of 2014, Disney Channel made a sequel series to Boy Meets World called Girl Meets World. And as a huge fan of Boy Meets World back in the day, this new like sequel series thing was atrocious. I never actually watched it until like just now for this video, but like, oh my goodness, what happened? But before that really quick, this video was brought to you by Established Titles. So Established Titles is a company that allows you to become a laird of Scotland by buying a square foot of land that will then help preserve it from being destroyed or developed. So in Scotland, there's this old obscure custom that landowners have called a laird, which is like lord or lady in regular English. So what they do is they let you put your name on a small plot of land, which then would technically, according to this custom, allow you to call yourself lord or lady so-and-so, which then you put on like your credit card, your plane tickets, or whatever. Now, obviously, this is not a peerage or title of nobility, but the most important part is that you help them protect this land from whatever might happen to it otherwise. And for every order, they plant a tree with non-profit organizations like One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future to fight deforestation all over the world. And just to be sure, I've also independently confirmed this to be the case with these non-profits. NFTs, you get nothing and cause server farms to use like tons of energy. Whereas with established titles, plot of land, and you help plant trees and protect natural wildlife. Now, this is a great gift for Valentine's Day. Right now, they have a Valentine's Day sale of up to 80% off the regular price. And if you use my promo code Myers, or just go to EstablishedTitles.com/Myers, you get an additional 10% off. So help fight deforestation and get yourself an established title today. Okay, back to the show. So for the two main characters of the show, you have Riley and Maya. And Maya's always trying to convince Riley to do bad stuff, like sneak out of the house and go into the subway. For what reason, I have no idea. But of course they get caught by Riley's dad.
Here's what I'm thinking. It's not your world yet. It's still my world.
Hey, you get it? Because it's Girl Meets World, so they gotta mention the world, 400 times. You get it, kids?
Because if it was your world, Maya would have you on the subway already thinking you put something on. Riley, do you know what I want more than anything?
For this nightmare of a show to be over? Oh, wait, never mind. Now we have
Axis glad that your bottom tower is not Axis problem.
Right here. We'll be right here.
What the heck is even happening in this show? So just like right off the bat, first thing, the show is just relentlessly punching you in the face with its premise. So Riley's trying to sneak out and Corey catches her. This is my world, but you gotta make it your world, get it? Because that's what the show's called. All right, anyway, so go there and do whatever you want in New York City. I'm such a good dad. And that's pretty much how the entire show is.
Until you make it yours.
The girl's 12, Corey. She can't even make a grilled cheese sandwich right. I remember back when Girl Meets World was first coming out, and there was a huge push towards people of my generation who grew up on Boy Meets World, right? It was all like, Corey's coming back, Mr. Feeney's right here. The Penguin was hot before. Well, we're about to blow your mind. But then they just made the most Disney Channel nonsense show about a girl who does whatever she wants and has no consequences and learns nothing.
I come here every day. Why can't you teach me everything I need to know while I'm here? No homework, more freedom. No homework, more freedom. No. This is it, kid. Really like me? Stand up. No homework, more freedom. No homework, more freedom.
Okay. What you doing?
I'm making a choice about who I want to be, about whose world I want it to be.
Forward.
This is the cringiest dialogue I've ever heard in my life. And I've watched all the After, 50 Shades, and Twilight movies, okay? And I am doubled over in pain right now. And again, with this relentless, bizarre focus on Riley being 12 and she's gotta have her whole life figured out now. I gotta make it my world, Dad. I'm 12 now, but soon I'm gonna be 17? Is there even any point in living past that? Not the good life ever happens after 20, Dad. Trust me, I've read every John Green book at least 3 times, okay? So I know a thing or two about how life works, Dad. Now watching this show got me wondering, how was Boy Meets World back in the day? Maybe I just retconned the whole thing in my head. So I also went back and watched Boy Meets World, specifically the beginning. And I'll tell you right now, okay, it's not even comparable. Boy Meets World, even back in the very first episode, was light years better than whatever this garbage is supposed to be.
Candy bar? Doesn't your mother feed you a proper breakfast?
Oh yeah, she does. And I gotta get the taste of this shredded wheat out of my mouth. Mr. Feeney, who cares about some guy?
It's about the all-consuming power of love and the inevitability of its influence on each of our lives.
Are you aware that I'm only 11 years old?
The whole thing about Boy Meets World is that he's a kid, but life keeps coming at him fast, and he has to figure things out as he goes. Boy Meets World, a show about a kid who has to kind of figure out his life. As opposed to Girl Meets World, a show where everyone talks about the world every 45 seconds. And then nothing ever happens. Also, like I said, Brian Topanga being in the show to watch the show. But then Corey's this schizophrenic character who oscillates between being exactly how he was freshman year of college, having learned nothing over the last 15 years. But then sometimes he's when you buy Pokemon cards or something on eBay and you think you're getting a Bulbasaur, but then you pull it out and it's Bonkasaur, and then at the bottom it just says, please let me die. Corey's like that, but with Mr. Feeney. Corey's parents back in the original show were smart, sarcastic, they were actually believable as parents. Even back in the first episode when Corey gets upset because his brother Eric ditches him for a girl. Yeah, I know, right? Can you believe it? And Corey gets so mad that he moves out of the house and into the treehouse in the backyard.
Okay, mister. Drop my son's underwear.
Mom, it's me.
How do I know it's you?
Who else would want my underwear?
All I'm saying is it is natural that people grow up
Steady, Gray.
and priorities change.
You're always very cordial to me when I lived here. I want milk.
Well, that comes as quite an economic blow, but we'll try to get by.
I get that they wanted Corey to be more of a main character in Girl Meets World than his parents were in Boy Meets World, but again, so if that's the case, then like, who's the show made for? Is it for people in their late 20s and 30s? Because like, I can barely make it through any episode of the show without just cringing myself into a coma.
You're really cute. We should hang out sometime. You make me happy. You don't pay enough attention to me. This isn't working out. It's you, not me. We can still be friends. Not really. I've been in love with Riley since but I'm also equally in love with Maya. Some might say the great mystery of the universe is who's going to be the first in
No. This freaking guy. Can we just talk about Farkle for a second? Okay, that's more than he deserves. But still, the show is bad enough with Maya and Riley just having the most try-hard, overwritten dialogue of all time.
I make my choice about who I want to be.
But whose
world I want it to be. Do you really think I'm one of those girls who follows all of the rules and never gets into trouble? How important is it that you don't know me at all? You think I did my own person? I think you did mine too. I did, and I really liked it. What? Let me be me.
But then they had to go and introduce the most unwatchable character I've ever seen.
Sloppy Joe or chicken pot pie? Or Sloppy Joe or chicken pot pie?
Memories.
Oh, this could go on for a while. Farkle.
Before the
My education and my women. My education and my women. My education and my women.
Turn it off. Turn the show off right now. I can't watch it. To be fair, he does get a lot better later on, but it takes like half of the entire run of the show for this character to become even remotely tolerable. Now, obviously, this dude's supposed to be the Minkus of the show. Like literally, he's Minkus. I went back and checked, okay? And Minkus was a big old nerd. He was obnoxious. Sure, of course. Other than that, he was actually pretty normal.
Am I the only one who read the summer reading list? Tom said he's sucking the wind to do the work for us.
Mr. Minkus, this test will require an essay answer. How chosen to include.
Suck up, future plumber.
And then they have Fark, who's just the worst of anything you can possibly imagine.
Sir?
You always do.
Riley is the sun, warm and bright and lights up my whole day.
All right.
Maya is the night, dark and mysterious. How can I love these two different women? How can I not? Thank you, I'm Farkle.
Wait, what is that? What is this class? This Farkle kid is straight up harassing these girls in front of everyone. The teacher just gives him the room to do whatever he wants. I mean, this is like literally systemic harassment at this point, and it's all just played off for laughs. Now, in season 2, there's this episode where we find out that Farkle maybe has Asperger's, which I guess is supposed to explain why he does all this stuff. But then plot twist turns out no, he doesn't, and he's just like some weird kid.
ഞാനും സ്നാപ്പറും തമ്മിലൊരു കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ നടന്നുണ്ടാകാം മിഡിൽ ആരാ ലീഡ്
They talked to me for a long time. And you know what? I don't have Asperger's.
So basically, the show's like, look at this weird kid. Isn't he so weird? He's so creepy to these girls all the time. You feel real stupid laughing about that now, don't you? How dare you make fun of this poor child? Go on and on about all the bizarre choices they made and how they utterly failed to do what they set out to do, which is capture the essence of what made Boy Meets World such a great show. Not without faults, to be fair, but like altogether a very good show. Like how Maya is clearly supposed to be Sean, but like they just completely missed the point.
As long as I can remember, it's always been Riley and Maya.
So we begin.
Now, I always believe a friend helps another friend out of trouble, not into it.
What do you
I am too.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. Oh, good day, sir, indeed.
Helps me with my homework.
That sucks, but like you're over at my house literally every episode, okay? And I'm your teacher. You have like every possible resource available to you. You see, Sean gets abandoned by his mom, who turns out is not actually his mom, and his dad, who shows up later and then dies. And throughout the show, there's a lot of like economic class issues that get touched upon, with Sean being the popular kid who also ends up homeless. And then Corey's like a total loser, but he lives in like a nice house. His family supports him and loves him.
This will not stop. Do I hang out with geeks? No, that's why I'm leaving. You're my best friend, man. You just gotta loosen up. I'm a geek. Of course not. You think I'm cool?
Of course not.
Then what am I?
You're Corey. I'm Sean.
The
Just
enemy
like
has
it's
a
always
bone
been.
to
As
pick
opposed
with
to
your
Maya,
middle
who's just raised by
tower.
a single mom who buys her tons of expensive clothes, apparently, and tries her best to be there for her when she can. And Maya's biggest socioeconomic issue is like, she has a flip phone. But yeah, so in conclusion, woof. So a while ago, I made a video about Teen Beach Movie, one of Disney Channel's biggest movies ever. I mean, magic surfboards, evil scientists, Jordan Fisher, what more could you possibly name? Well, 2 years after Teen Beach Movie came out, in 2015, Disney Channel gave us the long-awaited sequel. And you know, you guys tried to warn me about this movie, okay? But oh my goodness, whatever I was expecting, I was way off. Let me tell you what I mean. Let's take a walk. So Teen Beach 2 starts out with on the beach of all places. I know, crazy, right? Talking about their summer. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Dashlane. If you're like me, in which case, that's rough, you probably find yourself using the same password over and over again for different things, right? But of course, if one password gets hacked, before you know it, all your personal information's been stolen, and someone's using a credit card to buy 150 copies of Ham Taro Ham Heartbreak. Being someone who uses the internet for pretty much everything, it's invaluable to have that extra level of security that Dashlane can give you. Dashlane is a one-stop shop for your digital identity. It manages all your passwords, personal info, financials, whatever. It works across all devices, including Apple products, PCs, Android, Safari, and Chrome. It also has a secure autofill feature that works for personal information, credit cards, it comes with a VPN to stop people from tracking it, and they even check if your personal information is being sold on the dark web. So to try Dashlane for free for life on your first device, go to dashlane.com/AlexMyers, and you can use my promo code AlexMyers to get 25% off if you decide to upgrade to the premium version. So the link is down below, and once again, thank you Dashlane for sponsoring this. Back to the show.
It's beautiful.
As if they could
I had to do something cool for me to
The enemy's top tower has
It all happened
fallen.
right here. You were walking in the beach, and I sat there watching Red Side Story on my tablet.
And I thought, who is the surfer dude with the shiny hair? And you said,
Want to watch the awesomest movie ever made?
And I said, heck yeah, I do. Turn off that weird 1960s garbage you're watching and pop in some Muppet Treasure Island. But anyway, so to celebrate their 3-month anniversary, they watch the last 10 minutes of West Side Story, and then they go off on the ocean to talk about feelings and stuff.
My brush.
Splash me again, see what happens. I did.
ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് വരാം അവനെ കൊല്ലാൻ മൊത്തം മീറ്റർ ഹാമർ അടിക്കാനല്ലേ
we're in school last year together.
Is under attack.
That's my point.
I did see you once in the cafeteria, but you were talking to your friends about how, like, your anime waifu was actually a 900-year-old dragon princess who just looks like she's 12, so it's actually not that weird, guys, or something like that. So I just kind of noped out of there. Now, right after this, Mac realizes that she's in a Disney Channel movie. No. And also that she lost the necklace she was wearing. Now, this necklace is important because she got it from Layla at the end of the first movie, and it's like the one thing she has from that time she got magically transported into a 1960s beach movie universe, which kind of sounds like the title of some weird anime I would never watch. But all the same, the very next day, it's back to school for the first day of their senior year.
Yes. Yes. Hey, where? Back. Yes. Hey.
ഏതർ ലെൻസ് വാങ്ങിക്കണം നീ
Dude, I was in
ഞാനോ
Indonesia.
ഞാൻ മേടിച്ചില്ല ഏതർ ലെൻസ്
Were nectar. Primo pearls, my hombre. The waves were all like, I was like, bro.
മരിച്ചെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു എന്റെ കുട്ടൻ.
മരിച്ചു.
Didn't do any of that ever again. Also, shout out to Brady over here going to school be trousered in swim trunks. I swear, every school's got one of these kids. Hey, we get it. You like surfing? Anyway, then we flash over to Mac.
Save the beach dance this weekend. Buy a ticket, save a seal. Oh, come on. Who doesn't love seals? Wolf sharks, but they don't like
ants. The dire structures cannot be hurt.
Beyond. Science camp was epic. The college tour was fab. And don't even get me started on the student government conference.
No.
Yes,
I might have guessed. Turns out Mac and Brady couldn't be more different. I wonder if they're going to have trouble navigating their new relationship. So throughout the day, we see their personality differences further highlighted, with Brady and his friend just being like, and Mac and her friend are all smart and get good grades. It's a bunch of losers, am I right?
It's just snapper on a D.
Hey. What you working on?
Oh shit, ഞാൻ ഇത് അടിക്കുമ്പോഴേ
Okay.
എന്റെ മോനെ
You got all the good stuff. Score. I'm gonna go fire up the centrifuge. Oh, Spencer.
Oh my goodness, this dude's in this movie? This guy's been stuck in high school for like 8 years now. But yeah, so it turns out once life went back to normal, Mac and Brady's relationship isn't really quite holding up anymore, especially with this Spencer kid showing up like this, being all tall and Spencer.
You're right, this program is awesome.
You know, you could have at least shot me a text.
Sniper
You were
വന്നറിയോ
45 minutes late. What were you doing? Did you just forget?
It's nothing.
Nothing.
Something. I don't want to talk
ഇവന്റെ
about it.
അടുത്തല്ലോ
Don't even tell me why you stood me up.
Well, maybe we just don't work at school.
Maybe we don't.
Awesome.
And so Brady's so upset he goes off to sing a song, as you do. But after he's done doing all that, Brady heads over to the beach, and guess who he finds there?
ഇതിനെ ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നില്ല
I'm just going surfing.
I'm just cleaning the beach.
Of course, you're cleaning the beach at my favorite spot.
Your surf spot happens to be where there's a lot of trash.
What's that supposed to
It means that there's a lot of actual trash here and I'm cleaning it up.
I mean, just look at all this trash I found. There's a whole pile of plastic bottles and the entire After franchise. But right then, just out of nowhere, you'll never guess what happens.
നടന്നു വരുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു
Did you think I was crazy if I told you there's two people that look exactly like
ഡ്രോ ആണ്
us on this beach?
So what we find out is that after Mac and Brady left at the end of Teen Beach Movie 1, things have been a little off.
ഇവിടെ വിഷയം ഞാൻ
really feels like she wants to, relive the same movie for the 4 trillionth time. It's kind of like after you break up with someone and then you're like, woof, I'm glad that's finally over. And then 2 weeks later they call you up like, hey, remember all those good times we never had? Well, what if we did that again?
Okay, wow, you're here with us. Why? How? I found the necklace. I lost the necklace in the ocean. It floated back to me. I knew it was a sign. I had to find you. So I carried the necklace out into the water, questioning my whole existence.
And I didn't question anything.
Real talk though, this is the kind of dude in high school who somehow ends up dating. But anyway, so the next chunk of the movie is just this kind of fish out of water sequence with Layla and Tanner. Layla discovers these new revolutionary things called Mac and books, and she's all like, I love Diane. And then we got Tanner over here who's just doing this.
ഇവന്റെ അടുത്തുകൂടെ പോകാൻ പാടില്ല കേട്ടോ ഭയങ്കര സീൻ
This guy's way too happy and content with life. Okay, something ain't right. Also, shout out to this girl over here just having the time of her life. Look you make when you're at a buffet and they restock the cheesecake right when you get there. But anyway, back to the actual movie.
Are you getting the impression that people here are a little standoffish and, well,
I see where this goes.
Why is everyone sitting apart?
Well, come on, everyone. Where's your smile?
And then, no joke here, they sing a song about how everyone just needs to smile more. This completely shatters the entire social hierarchy at school. Like, the status quo has been ripped asunder because it turns out all I had to do to fix my self-esteem and social anxiety issues was just smile. But all the same, for whatever reason, Mac and Brady are Tanner to go back to their world by trying to show them that this future world is really not all that great if you think about it.
Please, the lines of your fate come.
I love it all. The challenging classes.
The
flavors of
school down.
The enemy has a bone to pick.
Our world isn't really all that great. There's finals and taxes and global warming.
TikTok, Twitter, after movies. After this, Layla suddenly changes from her 1960s look into a sort of modern normal getup, and Mac just kind of stares at her for a while like, Brady. But this also means that she and Layla are shifting away from their world and will become permanently stuck in the real world, which is a bad thing, apparently.
They could be stuck here forever. We're the fabric of our reality just went over and we can't stop. Well, maybe we can
The enemy has a bone to pick with your middle tower.
Layla, Tanner, you just made up characters from a movie. You are not real.
Back in there with the
Maybe I would have eased it into him a little more dumb.
I'm sorry, what's that, Brady?
Maybe I would have eased it into him a little more dumb.
But all the same, Layla and Tanner take this
lifestyle also Queen of Pain lifestyle
Guys from an imaginary world, a movie world, where Mac and I met.
I'm pretty sure you did meet Mac in the movie world. Okay, you
That's pretty
two been dating long before
hard.
that was a thing. Brady, you doing okay? So this sets in motion the last part of the movie where because Layla and Tanner are turning into real people, somehow this is causing the Wet Side Story world to start disappearing. Now Layla doesn't want to go back to her world because she loves learning calculus too much. Okay, all right, you say so.
Expected.
I'm sorry.
Point
I want to stay here.
So she throws her necklace back into the ocean, which is then found by Layla's brother back in the 1960s world, who takes some of his buddies and comes to the real world to bring Layla and Tanner back. Because they all just kind of figured out how this space-time continuum thing works.
I'm
your brother. Don't you miss me?
I'm starting to find myself here.
Dire structures are fortified.
Back home, things are starting to
super fortified.
Peoples are just
Let's go.
they vanish.
Layla and Tanner are the stars of the movie. Without the stars,
There's no movie.
I've got to go back. It's our job.
And so, just like that, all the conviction and everything.
Okay, see.
Double kill!
A bit rash.
My brush remains true. The line is true.
Quack, quack.
This way now.
Your middle tower is under attack.
അവിടെ പുഷ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
പുഷ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ
ഡ്രോ ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഇങ്ങോട്ട് നടന്നു വരുന്നു.
Yes.
So.
Well, now.
ഇതാണ് ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കാൻ. എന്തിന്റെ പ്രശ്നം? ചാടാൻ റെഡി ആയിരിക്കുന്നു. ഇവനെ സൈലൻസ് ചെയ്ത് കൊല്ലാൻ പറ്റുമ്പോ യൂൾസ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ പോയിട്ട്.
This will not stand.
ഷാർഡ് മാറ്റിയോ?
A coat of armor. Okay.
മാർക്കാൻ തോന്നി.
At last. Perfection. All right.
ടവർ എടുക്കാം. ടവർ എടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. ആരെ എനിക്ക് ഒറ്റക്കിടക്കാൻ?
ഞാൻ ഡ്രോണിനോടൊപ്പം.
I see where this goes.
You don't have right click.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Would have been faster with axe.
It was always so.
Oh yeah.
Meant to be. The script of suffering. Paint my way. Well, no.
Axe is glad that your bottom tower is not Axe's problem.
Sometimes you gotta feed the trolls to the word.
I'm under a few die.
Killing spree! Killing spree! Your bottom tower is under attack. Double kill!
ഞാൻ അതിനകത്ത് നടന്നു കയറി.
Dire structures can take all radiant structures are fortified.
പ്രശ്നമല്ല, CJ അല്ലേ.
The enemy's top tower has capitulated to superior force.
എനിക്ക് സൈത്തും ഡിസാർമും കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ ഡ്രോണിനടിയിൽ. ഓക്കെ, ഇവന് സെപ്റ്റർ ആയ നായി പറഞ്ഞു.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
ഇങ്ങോട്ടേ TP കയറിയാണ്.
I wasn't expecting a challenge.
ബ്ലേഡ് മെയിലും പിന്നെന്താ വിളിച്ചത്? ഓ അടുത്തേക്ക് കളിക്കുന്ന സാധനം LC.
LC ഫാക്ടറി വാങ്ങുകയാണോ?
ഇലക്ട്രോ ഇല്ല, മറ്റേ ഹാർപോൺ.
കുറച്ച് പണിയാവും. 28 minutes എന്ത്? നോക്കില്ല നമുക്ക്.
ഞാനാണോ ഫ്രണ്ട് ലൈനർ?
എടുത്തങ്ങ് എറിയാണല്ലോ.
വിഷയമുണ്ട്. അടിപൊളി. അവിടെ വേറെ എടുത്താൻ ഇതെന്ത് ഗെയിം കളിക്കുന്നു മനസ്സിലാവുന്നില്ല. അല്ല ഈ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഒഴിവാക്കുന്ന എവിടെയായിരുന്നു?
അത് മറ്റേ ഇതിന്റെ അകത്ത് ഷെയർഡ് കൺട്രോൾ ഓപ്ഷൻ, മറ്റേ ഓപ്ഷൻസിന്റെ അകത്ത് ഹെൽപ്പ് ഓഫ് ചെയ്തത് താഴെ സെക്കൻഡ് ലാസ്റ്റ് സാധനം
മാറ്റി
ഞാൻ മാറ്റി.
ഇല്ലല്ലോ
ഇല്ല ഞാനിപ്പോ വരും.
വരുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ.
ടാപ്പ് ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും തിരിച്ച് ബേസ് തന്നെയാണ് TP അടിച്ചു.
ഞാനെവിടെ? അയ്യോ
As I will it. As I planned.
Oh, money.
But I run all you like.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Begin. Ink before me. At last. What hope have you? I insist.
ഇവിടെ ആരുണ്ട്?
നീ ഒറ്റക്കാണേ? നീയും സ്നാപ്പും ഒറ്റയ്ക്കാ? നീ ഒറ്റയ്ക്കാണ്.
ഞാൻ ഇവനെ ഇവിടെ ഒരുത്തൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, അവരെ കൊല്ലുന്ന കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു.
With dripping brush. Effortlessly. The script of suffering.
വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
വരുന്നില്ല. ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് സ്മോക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ?
അതൊക്കെ പോയി.
Face your fate. What hope have you? I set my.
എവിടെ പുഷ് ചെയ്യാം? ബോട്ട് പുഷ് ചെയ്യാം.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്, ഞാൻ ബേസ് പോയിട്ട് വരാം.
Your end draws near.
ഈ സാധനം പിടിക്കും. ഇത് ഔട്ട് പോസ്റ്റ്. അവിടെ ട്രെയിൻ ഉണ്ട്. ഈ ഔട്ട് പോസ്റ്റ് പിടിക്കണം.
പിടിക്കണോ അവിടെ?
The script of suffering.
LC വരുന്നേ ബാക്ക് ഒന്ന്.
Well now. This way now.
എവിടെയുള്ള
As expected.
പിടിച്ചു കളിച്ചുകൊണ്ട്
It was always impossible.
ഗ്ലേഷ്യർ അടിയിൽ
Killing double kill.
Range afar.
പണിയാവാണല്ലോ.
ലിങ്കൻസ്
ഇൻകൻസ് വേണം. ഇവിടെ ഇൻകൻസ് ഇവിടെ ഇത് തിന്നിട്ട്
ഇവിടെ എവിടേക്ക് മരം വെച്ചിട്ട് എടാ ഇവിടെ റൂമുണ്ട് കുറെ മരം ഉണ്ടോ അവിടെ?
As I will it. Fine.
നീ ഇത് വാങ്ങിക്കടാ, ആക്സ് വാങ്ങിക്കടാ.
ഞാനോ?
ആ
I set my brush.
പറഞ്ഞവനെ ഡ്യൂൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
Steady grace.
മേടിക്കണോ? നൈറ്റാണ്.
My brush. Moving.
ചിഹ്നം
പോയി
Alright.
ട്രോളില്ല.
Well now.
നമ്മൾ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയി ഫൈറ്റ് എടുത്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ തോക്കും കേട്ടോ. അങ്ങനെയല്ല, ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പോലെ അല്ല.
എടാ ഇവിടെ ആരോ ഉണ്ട്. ഇവനാണ് മൊത്തം ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Quiet fall.
Wow.
A clever coating. They dare to attack.
ട്രോള് വരുന്നു, ട്രോള് വരുന്നു. എന്റെ പിറകിൽ ട്രോളുണ്ട്.
I can't do that. The first two dominoes ready to fall.
Faster than an arrow's flight.
Nothing wasted.
Double kill.
It was worth it.
ചാട് 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 ചാട്.
ബൈബാക്ക് ചെയ്തോ?
മിഷൻ കിട്ടുന്ന
The enemy's top tower has fallen. That's lies.
ഇവിടെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടെ
Super fortified.
അവിടെ മോളിൽ എടുത്ത്
Radiant structures are
ഇവനെ കൊല്ലാടാ. വാടാ വാടാ, എനിക്ക് പിടിക്കും.
vitamins and minerals.
Effortlessly.
ട്രെയിനില്ലല്ലോ.
യോപി ഇതാണ് സീസിംഗ് ആണ്.
എടുത്തു
നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെ നടക്കൂടാ. ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ വഴിവാക്കും കൂടെ ചെയ്തത് വെറുതെ.
As I planned.
ഇവിടെ ഈ മരം വെട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി കഴിയുമ്പോ
I don't beg.
ഈ മരം
Fine.
ഉണ്ടല്ലേ പണിയാവും.
The line is true.
വിടാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. മരം നട്ടു.
Memory serves. A masterpiece.
ഇവിടെ സെൻട്രി ചോറുണ്ട്.
So we begin.
ഈ മരം മുറിയാലോ ഉണ്ടോ?
Okay.
Your top tower has been denied. More like that.
മരം മുറിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
ഇല്ല. എന്നെ കിട്ടും
സെക്കൻഡ് വെച്ചിട്ട് പറ്റത്തെ
ഇല്ല.
പല്ലിങ്ങളോട് കയ്യിൽ വെച്ചേക്കും ജസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ കേസ്.
Before the ink
വീണ്ടും
sets.
മരമൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് അവിടെ.
As I will.
എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ലൈറ്റിംഗ് ഹാൻഡ്സ് കിട്ടുന്നത്.
ഓ എനിക്കാണ് കിട്ടിയത്.
നമ്മൾ ഒരുമിച്ച് ഫൈറ്റ് ജയിക്കേണ്ടല്ലേ?
അടുത്ത് എറിയുമ്പോ
POP മര്യാദയ്ക്ക് നമ്മളോട് ഫൈറ്റിനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ബോസ്റ്റ്
ചെയ്ത്
ആ
പക്ഷെ
ബ്രോ ഇല്ലാതാവൂടെ അവസാനം. ഞാൻ പോവാം. ഒരു സ്മോക്ക് എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ സ്മോക്ക് ക്യാൻസൽ ആകുമ്പോ
അവിടെ കൊണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ആ ഇവിടെ മരമുണ്ട്.
This way now.
ടോപ്പ് എന്തോ നടക്കുന്നു.
ഈ വഴി പോവാം.
ടോപ്പ് ട്രീ ഉണ്ട്.
ഇവിടെ വിഷയമുണ്ട്.
Forward.
ഞാൻ വിട്ട.
As I planned.
ശരിയായില്ല.
ഞാൻ ടോപ്പ് ആണ്.
കാണാം. എല്ലാരും ടോപ്പ് എത്തി. ഇവിടെ കണ്ട്.
അവനെ പിടിക്കാം.
ഇങ്ങനൊരു ഇതുണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഇവിടെ.
എടാ അത് കുറച്ച് റിസ്ക് ആണ്. നല്ല റിസ്ക് ആണ് ആക്ച്വലി.
എടാ ഞങ്ങള് മോൾ കൂടെ ഇവിടെ വരുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Meant to be.
ഇവിടെയൊക്കെയാ കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്.
മരം ഭയങ്കര
You should have stopped when you lost the advantage.
ഇതെന്ത് ബിൽഡാണോ?
എനിക്ക് ബൈബാക്ക് ഇല്ല. ഫുഡ് എടുത്തിട്ട്
Your top tower is under attack.
ഓക്കേ, നമുക്ക് ഇതിന്റെ അകത്ത് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് അവന്മാരെ അടിച്ചോളൂ. അകത്ത് ഇവൻ മരം വെക്കാതെ നോക്കിയാൽ
മറ്റേതാളും പുഷ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഹൈഗ്രൗണ്ട്
ഞാൻ തോടൊക്കെ അടിച്ചോളൂ.
പുറകിലൂടെ വരുന്നുണ്ട് ട്രോൾ. അവനെ കുറെ ഇറക്കൂലേ. വേറെന്തൊക്കെയാ മേടിക്കുന്നു?
QP വീണ്ടും മരിച്ചോ? മരിക്കും.
രക്ഷപ്പെടുന്നില്ല.
ഇത് ഹാർഡായി വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
ഇല്ല, നമുക്ക് ബേസിലിരുന്നാ മതി.
ബേസിലിരുന്നാ മതി, പക്ഷെ കളിയുണ്ട്.
അല്ല, ബേസ് ഹൈഗ്രൗണ്ട് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക്
പാടായിരിക്കും. LC ലൈക്ക് സ്നൈപ്പർ വിഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, ട്രിയന്റിന്റെ മരം ഉണ്ട്.
മരമാണ് സീൻ. ഇപ്പൊ
മരം ഞാൻ വെട്ടിക്കോളാം, പക്ഷെ അവര് നല്ല ഞാൻ ഫ്രണ്ട് നിക്കുന്നല്ലേ, എന്നെ ഫൈറ്റ് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ മരിക്കണം. ഓ ജസ്റ്റ് 700 ഗോൾഡ് കൂടെ മതി. ഞാൻ നിംബുസ് കൊള്ളാം, പക്ഷെ എല്ലാരും എന്റെ ഇതാവട്ടെ, സൈത്താവട്ടെ.
ഇവിടെ
ഒരു മരമുണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ ഒരു മരമുണ്ട്. അതെങ്ങനെ ഡിറ്റക്ട് ചെയ്ത്?
ആൾട്ടിടുമ്പം നമ്മളിപ്പം മരത്തിന്റെ ഉള്ളിലാവും.
ബോട്ട്
നമ്മളെ എവിടൊക്കെ വാടും. ഈ കാര്യം മറന്നു. എനിക്ക് റൈറ്റ് ക്ലിക്കിന്റെ കൂടെ ഇത് പോകുന്നു.
It was always so. I insist.
Your middle tower is under attack.
As if they could stop me. This will not stand.
Killing spree.
I beat my way.
ഓ എല്ലാമോ ലോഡ് അൾട്ട് അല്ല നീയല്ല
Your lifeline. They dare to attack me. A stroke of fate.
And efficient.
Double kill.
Nothing
ഫാൻറ്റം കാരണം മരിച്ചു.
Before the ink sets. With dripping brush.
ഒരു ബോട്ടിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ
Moving.
നമ്മള് പോയിട്ട് ടവറിലൊന്നും പറ്റിയിരിക്കുന്നു.
ഇല്ല ഇവൻ നോക്കാം ബൈബാക്കെങ്കിലും ഫോർസ് ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കാം. പിന്നെന്താ
ടവറിന് പറ്റോടാ ഡാമേജ് ഉണ്ടോ?
Dire structures can take all the hurt. Radiant kills to heap upon it. Hides behind their fortifications.
See what
the enemy's middle barracks have fallen.
ടോപ്പും കൂടെ എടുക്കാം.
മിഡ് നോക്കണ്ടേ? ടോപ്പ് എടുത്താൽ മതിയോ?
ടോപ്പ് എടുക്കാം.
The enemy's middle barracks have fallen. Surprising, given the lack of axe.
All right.
ആർഎസ് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
ഒന്നും പിടിച്ചറിയരുത്.
Well, now.
The enemy's top barracks have fallen.
ഇറങ്ങി.
ഇല്ല.
Memory serves.
The enemy's top barracks have been abolished.
Well, now. Go now, my pet. Let's. I insist.
Invisibility.
Meant to be.
ആറത്ത് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവൻ നമ്മളെ കൊല്ലും.
ഇതെടുക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
Steady grace.
ടോപ്പാണ്. ഡ്രോയിന്റെ അടുത്തേ പോ.
സ്നാപ്പർ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ബോട്ടം ടവർ
ഇല്ല സി ചെയ്യാം. TP ഫോർസ് ചെയ്യാം.
അറിയില്ല.
അവര് ടോപ്പ് എടുക്കുവാണ്.
TP ഇല്ല.
ആദ്യം കടവുളിയുടെ കാണിച്ചിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എന്നെ മാത്രം
ഈ റോക്കറ്ററിയും അൾട്ട് ടഫ് പോവും. അല്ല ഫീനഫിന്റെ അൾട്ട് TP ക്യാൻസൽ ആവും.
അൾട്ട് ഇട്ടാ ക്യാൻസൽ ആവൂല. ട്രോളിന് ആൽവേർഡ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. അതാണ് ബട്ടർഫ്ലൈ അല്ല മാനാറ്. സൈലൻസ് ചെയ്യും.
ആൽബർഡിയെ വാങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഗോൾഡ് ഇല്ല. ഗോൾഡ് ഉണ്ട്, ബട്ട് ബൈബാക്ക് ഇല്ല.
ഇനിയും ബൈബാക്ക് ഇല്ല. ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും
സ്നാപ്പർ മേടിച്ചാൽ മതി. എന്താ മേടിച്ചായിട്ട് നോക്കി.
സ്നാപ്പർ എന്താ വാങ്ങിയ? ഷാഡോ
ഡ്രില്ലിങ്ങുന്നവരെ പിടിച്ചറിയാൻ പറ്റാണെങ്കിൽ അതുമില്ല.
സ്നൈപ്പർ മരിച്ചില്ലേ?
ഇവൻ ചത്തോ?
മാഗിയാക്കാൻ നോക്കാം.
എവിടെ മരം? എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഇവിടെ?
I set my brush. Yes.
നോക്കി മിസ് ചെയ്യണം.
Roshan and the Dyer never did get along.
Global concussive shot ഉണ്ടല്ലേ?
At last. As I planned. Willingly. It was always so.
ഒരു സ്മോക്ക് അടിച്ചോ? എന്താ സംഭവം?
As I will it. Okay. As expected. Okay.
ഞാൻ പുറത്തായി പോയി.
വീണ്ടും സെപ്റ്റർ ഗീവ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചു. ബ്ലെസ്സിംഗ്. എല്ലാം തോന്നുന്നു നമ്മുടെ പ്രയോറിറ്റി. ഞാൻ മാക്സിമം ഇവനെ പിടിക്കാൻ നോക്കാം. ട്രോളിനെയും സ്നൈപ്പറിനെയും സോൾ മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കാം.
സ്നൈപ്പർ ഇല്ല, സ്നൈപ്പർ ടിപ്പ് അടിച്ചു.
The line is true. Pharaoh, forget her. This will not stand. Going. Dominating. She calls to you. My mind alone.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Life beckons. Moving.
Your top tower is being hacked to pieces. Your top tower is being hacked to pieces. The enemy has a bone to pick with your middle tower.
Yes.
Your top barracks are under attack. Axe admits to some confusion.
Now it's time to strike.
Yes.
With strength, come to me.
Killing spree! Double kill!
എടാ ആരാ അതിന്റെ ഇടയിൽ കൂടെ ക്യൂനഫ് എന്നെ വലിച്ചോണ്ട് പോയത്?
ഞാനല്ല ഞാൻ ചത്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല പകുതി സമയത്ത്.
ഞാൻ വലിച്ചെടുത്ത് അങ്ങോട്ട് നീക്കിയിട്ട് ക്യൂ അടിച്ചത് തിരിച്ച് ഓട്ടിക്കണം അവനെ കൊണ്ട്.
തിരിച്ചു വന്നായിരുന്നു. മേ ബി അതായിരിക്കും.
അല്ലടാ അവൻ ചത്ത്. ഇവനെ അങ്ങോട്ട് ഞാൻ ചാടിക്കാൻ നോക്കിയപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും തിരിച്ച് ബാക്കിലോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോയി. എനിക്ക് പൈസ ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും ഇതാക്കിയിട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂ. നേരം
Even I like a good bauble.
They dare to attack me. All right.
രണ്ടുപേരുണ്ട് ഇപ്പോഴും.
I set my brush.
ഇട്ടല്ലോ. ഓ അത് വന്നു. ഇത്രയും കൂടെ ആയ ഞാൻ
ആൾട്ടെടുക്കുന്ന ചാടി യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ
അല്ല
കേറ് ആരും എടുത്തറിഞ്ഞുണ്ട്.
എന്നെയാണ് എടുത്ത് തുപ്പിയത്. തുമ്മയല്ല, ഞാൻ മാപ്പ് നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്ന ബെസ്റ്റ്.
ബൈബാക്ക് ഇല്ല, ഓടിക്കും.
ഇതെന്തോന്നല്ല ഈ സ്നാപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. റാൻഡംലി എന്നെ എടുത്ത് എറിഞ്ഞത്. എനിക്ക്
ഞാൻ ഓഫാക്കിട്ടു.
എന്തോ ഓഫാക്കിയിട്ട്
ഷെയർ ഹെൽപ്പ്
വൈവാക്കുണ്ട്. അവരൺപോസ് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു തോന്നുന്നു.
ഞാൻ കണ്ടു. എന്റേതാണ് ഞാൻ ഇത്ര ഇടുന്നു.
എടേ പകുതി ഫൈറ്റ് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നില്ല ഞാൻ എവിടെയാണെന്ന്. ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ച ക്യൂപ്പിനെ തൊട്ടടുത്തുണ്ടെന്ന്. ലൈക്ക് ലിങ്ക് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്ത് രക്ഷപ്പെട്ടു.
നല്ല വൃത്തികെട്ട കളി.
ട്രിയന്റെ ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ബൈബാക്ക് ചെയ്യട്ടെ.
എന്തോ സീനുണ്ട്. ഒരു ടിപ്പ് ചെയ്താലോ. സീറോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആണ്.
എനിക്ക് പക്ഷെ
എല്ലാ പ്രാവശ്യം മുമ്പിൽ നിൽക്കാൻ ലൈക്ക് തടയുന്നില്ല.
സൈത്തും ഇതുണ്ട്, ഡിസാർമും ഉണ്ട്. ലൈക്ക് ഇത് പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പക്ഷെ ഇവന്നെ തുപ്പും.
ഇല്ല മറ്റേ അത് ഓഫ് ആക്കിയായിരുന്നു. സൈഡിലത്തെ ബട്ടൺ ഞെക്കിയിട്ട് താഴെ സെക്കൻഡ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ എടുത്തിട്ട് ഹെൽപ്പ് ഓഫ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി.
സൈഡിലത്തെ ബട്ടൺ ഞാൻ ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Before the ink
Your middle tower is
under
attack.
I paint my way. Run all you like.
വീണ്ടും ഞാൻ ആറാവിക്കട്ടെ.
എന്നെയാണ് എടുത്തെറിയുന്നത്.
തീർക്കാം.
അവർക്ക് ബൈബാക്ക് ഇല്ലേ? ആർക്കൊക്കെയോ
ബൈബാക്കില്ല.
ഓ ഫൈനലി ഹെൽപ്ഫുൾ.
ഓ കിട്ടി. ആ കിട്ടി കിട്ടി. ഇവനെ
സ്നൈപ്പ് ചെയ്ത്
കിട്ടി. ചാടി ചാടി ക്യോപ്പി ചാടി.
ഇത് ഇതിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ നോക്കാം. ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. റിയന്റെ ആണ് അവിടെ ഉള്ളത്. ഞാൻ അൾട്ടോ പോലൂടാണ് ചത്തുപോയി. അതിന്റെ ഹീൽ ഏതാണ്.
You broke the enemy's bottom tower. Axe approves. The enemy's bottom barracks have fallen.
Base like in the
misty-eyed.
This way now.
The enemy has had their bottom barracks handed to them. Mega creeps. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Do not miss this chance to push your advantage. The enemy's middle tower has surrendered to gravity.
Fall. You'll know when it's time.
Axe proclaims a radiant victory.
രണ്ടു പ്രാവശ്യം അവൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് ആൾക്കാരുടെ നടക്കെ കയറണേ.
രണ്ട് രീതിയിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ എന്തൊക്കെയാ ചെയ്യണം, മറ്റേ വേറെ എന്തൊക്കെയാ ചെയ്യണം.
അപ്പോൾ ശരി ഗൈസ്, ഞാൻ പോകുന്നു നൈസായിട്ട്. ഐ ഗസ് ഞാൻ തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് നിർത്താം. ഞാൻ കഴിച്ചില്ല, ഞാൻ ഇത് ചെയ്തില്ല, സീരീസ് ചെയ്തില്ല. സോ ഐ ഗസ് ഇനി കുറച്ച് ഉണ്ട്, ഇനി കഴിക്കണം, അതാണ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് പാർട്ട്. ബട്ട് എനിവേസ് ഞാൻ തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് സ്ട്രീം നിർത്തുവാണ്. ആൻഡ് പതിവ് പോലെ ഗുഡ് ബൈ ജിജീസ് ആൻഡ് ടു ബി കണ്ടിന്യൂഡ്. ബൈ ബൈ.